himself ready to go. He's got plaid pants on tonight.
Oh, but look at the inside lining. It's coordinated.
Nice.
The inside lining is coordinated.
That's not really coordinated, though.
Well, you know.
Leads his team in rebounding, assists, steals, and blocks this postseason. Here's Kristen with Steve Kerr.
So if I were to go out there and set the arena clock to a third quarter, would that change the way this game started?
Maybe. Good luck. I'll let you do it. We'll see what our guys do.
But a fourth NBA Finals match up in a row, how difficult is it to keep a team motivated when the task at hand looks so similar?
I would hope it's not. I mean, it's the finals, and you know, when you get this far and you've been working this hard and you've put this much work in over 9 months, you got to finish it right. And so our guys are ready to roll, and hopefully we'll go out and play well.
Good luck tonight, Coach.
Thanks.
Thanks.
Jeff Green. Jared talked about what a week he is having so far. Back to the bench tonight with Kevin Love starting. And he'll be a big part of the defensive strategy in terms of switching, which, as you guys know, is all the rage in the NBA. Yesterday here at Oracle, Zeke and our Dennis Scott took to the floor to talk about switching defense.
LeBron, you're in the middle. So now, when that big man comes, so Lee, you go to the block, Lee.
Okay, big man.
Now you're going to play the big man. They even switched this now. So if this is Tristan Thompson coming up, Kevin Love, Larry Nance Jr., they still switch it. Same thing. So now you're asking those big guys to stay down. Now, Lee, you're going to clear out because they normally attack that. LeBron drives. Now you have to pick your poison. Fourth quarter, they decided to help. Boston did. And now you have wide open shooters on the weak side of the floor.
Yep.
So what we're telling the people is you have to switch with purpose if you decide to switch.
You have to switch with purpose, and you have to switch aggressively, right? And you got to keep that player out on the perimeter. Now, Tristan Thompson, what makes him so effective in switching, right, is because he's big. What made Clint Capella so effective is because those guys were agile. We got big, tall, agile people who can get out here, move their feet, and slide. Kevin Love, right, you want him in switching situations because he's got slow feet and he has a hard time guarding guards. But what we saw 2 years ago with Kevin Love, in the most crucial point of the game, he switched out to Steph Curry, and it was actually on that end of the floor, right? And Kevin Love said, you know what? I only got to guard you for 3 seconds. I'm going to get down, I'm going to squat, I'm going to move my feet, I'm going to make you take a tough shot. Cleveland ended up winning the series because the bigs can get out and switch. That's what we got to watch. Back to you, Matt, way upstairs. Me and 3D talking to you, baby.
Actually, I'm right here on the floor, Zeke.
Can I have a question?
And you pitched to yourself.
Can I ask these two guys a question? Because you guys were great off the dribble guys. How easy or difficult it would be in today's game for you two guys and your thought process if they switch the big on either one of you?
I'll let you go first.
Well, I would love it. I mean, absolutely love it. And not only would I love it, I would do just what LeBron James is doing right now. I would dictate every time down court
which guy is going to switch.
I want to guard me, right? So if I got Klay Thompson guard me right now, I don't want Klay guard me, right? So somebody come over here and set a screen so I can get Klay off me. Then I get to pick who guard me every single time down court. And that's what's happening in the NBA. And the great players, LeBron James, James Harden, Kevin Durant, when they get to choose out of the litter who gets to guard them every time down court, they are absolutely destroying and punishing people.
What about you?
Yeah, no doubt. I'd love that opportunity, either a big or a small. The schemes have changed. As we know, back in the day, it used to be you trap, screen, and roll, you pushed up, you went under, but you very rarely switch. You maybe switched if it was the same size, a 2- and a 3-man switching. But nowadays, everybody's switching. I would love that. And like you said, I would do the same thing that LeBron did.
Then what was the most difficult for you to play against?
Somebody trapping me. I hate it. I hate it when I got trapped by a big because it was difficult for me. You know, like a guy like Patrick Ewing, when he trapped you, he can slide, or Clint Capella.
And then the help was still coming.
And the help was still coming. Then I had to get rid of the basketball. Not only did I have to get rid of the basketball, but I had to get rid of it over a 7-footer or around a 7-footer with a 7, 6, 8-foot wingspan. So it was difficult for me to make that pass. So that's the thing that I hated the most.
Hey, it's time to answer a fan's question with Ask the Analysts in partnership with 47. And here it is. What switches will LeBron try to get all series? How will the Warriors guard against those switches?
All right.
I have a follow-up question, if I might ask that.
We just did it.
Well, what's interesting is most of the Golden State Warriors players are very good at guarding on the perimeter. We saw that.
Right.
Even the bigs for Golden State against Houston did a decent job. I would think Steph Curry, try to get him in pick and roll, much like last year where Kyrie Irving was trying to get that one-on-one matchup with Steph Curry. Curry must hard show and get back to his man who's the screener. He doesn't want to be switched off on LeBron James.
Well, here's my question. My follow-up question is, why do the defenses in today's NBA give up the switch so easily when they know they're targeting a Steph Curry or a Kyle Korver or Kevin Love, whoever it might be, instead of fighting through it? Or
that's why I asked the question,
Coach.
You know, because to me, here's two of the greatest guys off the dribble said that's the thing they would look for. And I think again with LeBron James, you want the ball not in his hands as much as possible. So double him, get the ball out of his hand, because he makes great decisions and he punishes you for good defense one-on-one. He will make you foul him, and or he will make you cause a double team. So to me, I never understood it. Only reason I understood it with Golden State is Iguodala when he's in the lineup, because the versatility of the size really doesn't matter. And I call him the great leaky faucet. Like over the game, he just drips. And then at the end of the game, you go, damn, it's a lot of water down there. Like you don't notice it right away, but he does. He deflections, tip outs, and all of those different things. So I understand why they do it with. I don't understand why anyone else does it.
Well,
consistently, no. I don't.
Depending on the lineups, I get it sometimes.
Not consistently. I have no understanding.
If there's one guy the offense clearly wants to target on every possession,
I'm going to go get him.
Why let him get away with that?
There it is.
Well, I think here's the thing. When I played in Phoenix, we had a similar sort of style of play. Bigs on the perimeter, shooting threes, a lot of screen and roll. And the screen and roll created opportunities for others. And so Golden State has an offense a little bit similar, but they want to create shots from their ball movement.
Right, they don't run as much pick and roll.
When you start switching, it negates the ball movement, and it sort of forces you to go one-on-one. The thing we hated with Steve Nash, when teams would switch, when LaMarcus Aldridge would switch, now he goes one-on-one, which no one else is getting involved. There's no ball movement. So that was a way to sort of stop the Phoenix Suns offensive flow, and I think the same thing we've seen in this series, particularly that Houston Golden State series.
But why are they doing it against the Clippers and all the other teams in the league too? To me, that
because it forces you to go one-on-one.
Right.
I think because teams are sharing so much information right now, it has normalized everything, and everybody plays the same way, defensively and offensively. There's no variety in our game. So when you talk about, trapping, going under, what have you, because we're sharing so much information, which is a good thing, strategically it makes everyone play the same way, and the game has become normalized, so there's no more thought in terms of we're going to play and do something different than the other team, because everybody picks out of the same pool of information right now.
You saw it happen in the Western Conference Finals because of all of Houston's switches. Golden State wound up playing a lot more isolation ball than they normally do. They're here nonetheless for a fourth straight time.